Have you ever seen a jet so fast that it could outrun every missile ever launched at it? A jet so advanced that even today, 60 years later, no aircraft on Earth can match its speed? This is the SR-71 Blackbird, America's legendary spy plane built to break the sky.
In the Cold War, the U.S. needed eyes on enemy territory, missiles, nuclear sites, military secrets, everything. So America asked Lockheed Skunk Works to build a jet that could do the impossible. Fly higher than any missile, fly faster than any aircraft, and return with secrets that could prevent World War III. Skunk Works answered with a beast, a jet that looked like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie.
The Blackbird's design wasn't for style, it was for survival. Its long, knife-like nose, its massive engine nacelles, its dark titanium skin, all of it was crafted to slice through the sky at Mach 3 speeds. Even the color black wasn't for looks, it was a heat-absorbing paint that reduced radar detection. This wasn't an airplane, this was a shadow, moving faster than sound itself. Most engines melt at Mach 2. The SR-71 cruised at Mach 3.2 as a normal day at the office. Its J-58 engines weren't just engines, they were half-jet engine, half-ramjet. At high speed, the engines literally inhaled more air than they burned, turning the SR-71 into a flying rocket. Missile lock? No problem. Pilots would simply push the throttle and leave the missile behind like a slow mosquito.
At top speed, the aircraft got so hot, the metal expanded. Imagine this, the cockpit windows hit 600 degrees Fahrenheit, the fuel tanks leaked on the ground, and the plane had to grow almost 3 inches longer during flight. That's why the aircraft was made of pure titanium. But here's the twist. Most of the titanium came secretly from the Soviet Union, the very country the SR-71 was built to spy on. Cold War plot twist? Definitely.
The Blackbird wasn't armed with missiles. It was armed with eyes. High-resolution cameras, infrared scanners, mapping radar, electronic intelligence receivers. It could photograph a license plate from 80,000 feet in the air. It was a spy satellite with wings.
In its active years, thousands of missiles were fired at the SR-71. How many hit? 0. The escape strategy was always the same. Don't turn, don't dodge, just go faster. Blackbird pilots literally accelerated out of danger. North Korea, Vietnam, Libya, the Soviet borders, the SR-71 flew through every hotspot on Earth and came home untouched. One famous story, pilots would listen to nearby aircraft brag about their altitude or speed. Flight level 23,000, flight level 41,000. A fighter jet proudly calls 620 knots. Then the SR-71 pilot calmly says, confirming ground speed, 1,982 knots. And the radio goes silent, because no one was in their league. By the 1990s, satellites and drones replaced the Blackbird's role. Maintaining it was expensive, and the aircraft was finally retired in 1998. But the truth is, no modern jet flies faster, no jet flies higher, and no jet has a record of perfect survival against every missile ever shot at it.
The SR-71 wasn't just a spy plane. It was a statement, a message to the world that America could push technology beyond imagination. A jet that didn't just break speed records, it broke the rules of what an airplane could be. And even today, the Blackbird remains the king of the skies.